Morning, lovely students. Here, let's start with part 3 of chapter 9 Animal Reproduction, class 8 Science. And in this part, we will talk about the more development and the growth of fetus. Let's begin. In our previous part, we have talked about how the fertilization and implantation takes place. Now, after the implantation, the journey of zygote to become baby begins. Let's see how it takes place. Fertilization is the result in the formation of zygote which begins to develop in an embryo. The zygote divides repetitively to give rise to the ball of cells. The cell then begin to form group that develop into different tissues and the organs of body. This developing structure is termed as embryo. The embryo gets embedded, that means it gets fixed in the wall of uterus for the further development because it has to reside for 9th month in the uterus for the further growth and development. The embryo continues to develop in the uterus. It gradually develops the body parts such as hand, legs, head, eyes, ears, spinal cord, brain. The stages of the embryo in which all the body parts can be identified is called the fetus. So once you can identify all the body parts, that is known as not embryo but the fetus. When the development of fetus is complete, the mother gives birth to the baby. In animals which undergo the external fertilization, development of embryo takes place outside the female body. The embryo continues to grow within the egg coverings, and after the embryo develops, the egg is hatched. You can see the fetal growth and development during the pregnancy. You can see that 9th week, you can see how does the fetus look like or embryo look like. Now at the 12th week, 16th and by 20th week you can identify all the major parts of the growing fetus, and by the 40th or you can say by 40th week or 36th to 40th week you can identify this is as the full grown baby. Now CR length, that is the crown lump length, that is the head to tail length, that is 380 meter, that is almost 38 centimeter. So when the child is born, that born with the 1 feet of the height, more than a 1 feet, or you can say it is between the 1 to 1.5 feet, or you can say it is 38 in centimeter. Now, viviparous and oviparous. As you can see in this figure, some animals give birth to the young ones, while some animals lay eggs, which later develop in the young ones. The animal which gave birth to the young ones are called the viviparous animals. Those animals which lay eggs are called the oviparous animals. Oviparous and viviparous, there are the various examples. Metamorphosis. It is a biological process by which an animal physically develops after the birth or the hatching, involving conspicuous and relatively abrupt changes in the animal body. So once it developed, it is delivered, and afterwards its physical changes are happening through the cell growth and the differentiation. So here metamorphosis of tadpole or the frog is shown. What is asexual reproduction? So asexual reproduction does not require any sex cells or the gamete. It only requires any one parent. So here there is no gender bifurcation like a male and female. It is only one parent which is involved and responsible for the reproduction. This type of reproduction in which only a single parent is involved is called the asexual reproduction. In each hydra there may be one or more bulges. These bulges are the developing new individuals and they are called buds, B-U-D, birds. In Hydra 2, the new individual developed as outgrowths from the single parent. Since new individual developed from the bud in the Hydra, this type of asexual reproduction is called the budding. Another method of asexual reproduction is observed in the microscopic organism, which are very small and you can only observe using microscope. Amoeba. Amoeba is single cell organism. It begins the process of reproduction by the division of its nucleus into two nuclei. So first amoeba divides its nucleus into two nuclei, then its cytoplasm. Finally, two amoeba are produced from one parent of amoeba. This type of asexual reproduction in which animal reproduce by dividing into two individual is called the binary fission. Here you can see the binary fission of amoeba in the figure. You can find that the normal irregular shape amoeba first divides its nucleus and then it divides its cytoplasm and the cell wall. So you can see two daughter amoeba from one parent cell. Remember, here only one parent is involved, so it is a asexual type of reproduction. Here you can see in the example of hydra, you can find the tentacles as well as growing bud. Once the bird is grown enough, it detached from the body and that is fallen off. It detached from the body and that is fallen off, and then it individually work as the normal hydra. Now you can see the spore formation taking place in the fungus. Here also only one parent is involved and the chain of bud is grown. Once they get the suitable condition, they detach from the parent's body and try to grow individually. What is test tube baby? Now you might have very curiosity to know what is test tube baby. Is it the baby in the test tube? Let's figure it out. Now oviduct of some women are blocked, due to which this women are not able to bear the babies. In this type of cases, IVF or in vitro fertilization is done, in which freshly released egg and the sperms are kept together for a few hours. So zygote is allowed to develop for about a week and then it is placed in the mother's uterus and the baby is born. In this technique is called the test tube babies. What is implantation? So the close attachment of embryo with the walls of uterus is known as implantation, which is the most important stage after the zygote formation. I hope you have understood this chapter very well and I have explained each and every scientific keywords in detail. Kindly write all the keywords in detail, draw figures wherever they are required and necessary, label them well, as well as write the textured exercise in the sequence. See you with the next video. Bye-bye.